You don't cast, last. Now everybody go talk breakfast. To go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, cause I did win by default and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I no go feed the job, I no go feed the insult, though. I'm a mind that's in the dark, though. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know OD, and I know that get both. Like the Baba Frayo, my ayo, don't cry, yo. I need to go and shadow. 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 I dey waka controlling things over. I dey try to buy motor, Toyota Corolla. My feelings been dey swing like Django Lover. Feelings been dey swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lekki Bola. Now so much you make that pain all over. My feelings been dey swing like Django Lover. Feelings been dey swing like Timbani at you. Come on, why don't you finish soon? Why you say I did nothing for you? If I do anything you want me to do, somebody can do at you. Come on, why don't you finish soon? Why you say I did nothing for you? If I do anything you want me to do, maybe another time, maybe another life, you will be my wife, I won't get aside. You don't pass, last. Now everybody go chop breakfast. I have to say bye, yo. Bye, yo. To the love of my life. My ayo. Don't cry, yo. I need people and shadow. 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 I need people
Oh, welcome to the session, y'all. A little late, but the kids is asleep and they can't bother me. I wanted to do this one a couple of days ago, but I'm tired from work. Just didn't have the energy to do it. I had a day off. What is it? I had a day off, so I watched the I Am Athlete interview with the Charlo twins. Now, don't get me wrong. I still have issues with them, but now I can. Do I have a little bit more respect for them? Maybe. With that brotherly love that they showed, even though, it's they own, I don't want to call it dysfunctional, but people got their own way of showing love. And the fact that they acknowledged that they didn't really speak for 2 years, that meant a lot. I'm gonna take this on in a second. And they came up and they, on a huge platform that's for mostly athletes. So this was a huge platform to go on to and tell your story and explain yourself and what's been going on. And they got to be themselves. They didn't have to jump in character because they felt comfortable around other athletes. They didn't feel like uh, a journalist just trying to, get something out of them. They felt comfortable around athletes who know their stories and know what they go through. So it's kind of dope to see them open up and not be the hardcore rappers that their character portrays them to be. So it was also good to see Jamal try and open up and let that shit go on national television. That was actually good. Maybe you could get some respect back from when you was you can get some respect back just from get some get back, bro. Like real ones, real niggas know you, you ain't got no mental issue, nigga. I mean, it is mental, but the issue is you spent so much time and effort into that damn woman. That's what it is. You in your 30s, high school sweetheart. That's double digit years. Kids, vacations, you know, school shit, all those memories. You look up on the wall and you literally had to put that woman out of your house. She telling everybody ain't shit. Telling everybody all year. You know what I'm saying? And then you got that. And you got your brother who you was basically defending her against, and he was absolutely right. If you go back and if you watch the shit when he talks about it a little bit, he calls her a demon. He called her a demon, and Big Charlo's the one with the knockout power. He couldn't knock out that demon. He said she couldn't even fight her. Sometimes your brother, even though he may seem like he off the wall or a little crazy, he may be right. Sometimes you gotta look at it. Crazy, no crazy. That's probably why Jamel knew that his baby mom was crazy. You just see it. But the fact that they could come on, and mainly Jamal, and try to be vulnerable, took some, like, they may get him a bigger fan base. Some people may be like, oh, he going through it, he trying to, but just to do an interview on I Am Athlete with two athletes, I think was big for their careers. Because they both coming back off injury. Mel had to defend his undisputed. And I just seen something where Brandon Marshall has said that Jamal has to make up his mind, or they're gonna strip him in July. So I think that was big for them in a way. They got to keep their names out there. People are gonna watch that interview. They're gonna get over 1 million views on that. They talked about Earl. Would they fight? Would he fight Earl? Canelo. They would fight Canelo for each other. Shit like that. I kind of, as I was watching it, I kind of took all the years of the Charlos, being in. And let me say this, because people always be like, man, the Charlos, them niggas always fucked up and shit, taking them drugs. They was lit. Ours was burgundy. They was lit. Ours was burgundy. They had a few drinks, maybe smoked a joint or two, or some really good shit. You know, they smoking that good shit. But yeah, they was lit. Um, Jamal probably smoked some emotional weed because he was crying and shit. I was joking. When it get to you, it get to you. Every man in there had to get to him. Especially when it comes to the damn women and kids. But to show that you you could be vulnerable and not an asshole, put on this character and just, you know what I'm saying? Like Brandon Marshall broke Jamal ass down. Jamel pretty much stayed strong because he pretty much he live a fighter's life. But Jamal Charlo showed some vulnerability and I kind of took out all of them being assholes and took their character and personas away. And I just watched two brothers tell us how they get down. They they answered a lot of questions, kind of crazy, but you know, it is what it is. What's good, DS? Down there. Yeah, they celebrated. They celebrated them each other. I thought it was cool. I wonder if anybody else look at it that way. I think it was good promotion. They coming off of they both coming back. They both got fight this year. Yeah, check out that interview. Word. Check out the interview with on I Am Athlete. And don't look at them as the Charlo brothers. Just look at them as two brothers that's boxing. And you'll see it's kind of hard. Everybody can't do that. But if you take that away and just make them, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see. Let me see. On that good old green, man. I got about 3-4 different types in there. Got some ice cream. I got some runs. And I got some other shit. And it's a conglomerate of some fire. Where I get to Charlo some of this shit. Them niggas know how to act. Maybe Earl losing weight. But yeah, to bring it back to that, right? Because the Charlos, those are the ones that are, you know, the vulgar, violent ones. Nah, I ain't fucking with no moon rocks, man. I got shit to do in the morning. I ain't fucking with no moon rock. It's easy to get though. I ain't with smearing the shit all on my blunt. But with the Charlos doing that, showing vulnerability, that's a fan base. I seen Jake Paul do that, y'all. Seen Jake Paul do that with his mom. If you want fan base, vulnerability is a good way to let you in. Explain something to you. People that are household names, usually actors, singers, athletes, they're always on TV, like basketball players, football players, hockey players. You get to see their emotion all the time. You can kind of like read them. Or they show, you know, actors, you know, the drama actors, like their household names. Showing emotion. You also show your tough side, you know, but you gotta show some vulnerability. Those are household names. Guys like Steve Harvey, Ellen DeGeneres, guys with the talk shows, guys on the TV, like the Cosbys, the Martins, all like everybody that was on TV. Like when you think about it, a lot of the movie stars that are household names started out on TV. Like I just said, the Martins, the Wills, um, the Clooney's. But he's a household name. He's a household name for writing that dumbass book. He's a household name, Diaz. But you've seen his story go. I tell you, but if you watch hoops, if you watch sports, when Kobe passed, it felt like a family member passed because you watched his whole career involved on TV right in front of you. Especially if he was on the East Coast. If he was on the East Coast, we didn't have, internet back then, but we did have magazines, and Kobe was on all the magazines. Everybody was talking about this kid from Philly. So when you do this, right, this opens up people to be like, and the women just gonna melt their heart. They gonna be like, well, what's going on? Why his brother call his wife a demon? He's a professional fighter. He's not ugly. He was what you would call tall, dark, and handsome. He got some money. All the women ain't gonna believe her. They go a fan right there. All you need to do is open up your heart. You're getting to people's homes. And more people. That's more fan base, more viewer base, more gate base. You gotta open up. You know what I'm saying? People don't know you. The last time y'all niggas was on pay-per-view, y'all niggas did 75,000. Yeah, I know. I ain't going into that. I got work in the morning. I'll never go to bed if I jump into that. But I just use him as I use another guy, James Caan, the guy who plays Sonny in The Godfather. Always on TV, always in the movies, playing different roles. When he passed, people watch his life, watch his kids grow up, and one of his sons be on one of the Hawaii 5-0. His son's been in movies, been in TV shows. His son was on one of the biggest franchises ever made with the Oceans 11, 12, and 13, playing the brother of Ben Affleck. He was playing the brother to Casey Affleck. That's Ben Affleck's brother. The two that kept arguing, the bickering, the little short one, that's James Caan's son. Shit, if you want to get into these people's hearts, man, you gotta you niggas gotta do what Floyd did, man. Listen, go punch the big black nigga in the face on wrestling or something. Grow your fucking fan base, bro. Listen, let me tell you something. MMA's fan base. I'm gonna check it. Oh man, I'm gonna check that out, bro. You get a huge fan base, right? Oh yeah, let me not forget. MMA fan base got so big just off them popping up on certain wrestling channels, I think they pulled it. They was like, nah, we don't even need it. We don't even need you going over there and fake getting hurt. Yeah, MMA fans, check it. I remember when Rampage and them niggas went over to TNA, and the way that they set it up for them to hit the stage but not really touch nobody, they fan base shot up. They fan base shot up. Not the UFC, but like Pride and them niggas were like when they fan base shot up like that, they was like, we don't even need that. Nigga, I got you this. I don't even need you fake getting hurt or getting hurt doing some fake shit because you don't really know how to do it. We ain't saying fake, but doing this damn telegraph shit, but you fuck around and don't land right and you really get fucked up because they really slam the shit out of you. And then I can't put you in this fight that could make, you know what I'm saying, tens of millions of dollars. That's real talk. But just from you going over there, you get a fan base. Because people that watch wrestling watch contact sports. Is what it is. Word. I was a kid that watched wrestling. I watched boxing. I watched football. I'm a grown man. I watch wrestling. I watch boxing. I watch football. I was saying I do a lot of work with my hands. And when you see them niggas, none like I don't got manicured hands. Like I'm blue collar. I got on a green sweatshirt, but I'm blue collar in the motherfucker. But you have to let yourself into people's hearts. And the next nigga from Texas that needs to go up there is Earl Spence. Because they went to Big George's compound that's in Texas. They did the Charlos. Earl, you might need to pop out. Just saying. Ain't nothing wrong with popping out and showing your vulnerability, showing what's really going on. Let people know. People want to hear your story. You're such a big star. I wouldn't like nobody was talking about this, I guess, because they think it makes them look weak, but it actually shows their strength. Being able to open up and not be afraid to let people see you. It don't hurt. Can't hurt. But I can tell you this. In my opinion, that was big for them. And I think they need, I ain't saying that I'm just going to be completely fucking with them and going to buy their pay-per-views or anything, but I think that was big for them to open up. And let people know what's been going on with them for the past couple of years and what they got coming up. Even though, I'm going to be real with you, they don't talk any better than people say Tank can't talk. No motherfuckers can't talk either. They try to sound intelligent. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, I think they want to be seen as intelligent, but respected by the hood or some shit. This nigga, if you just be yourself, you'll be fine. But the next nigga that need to interview is Earl Spence because Bud is just, I don't know what y'all talking about. The way that the internet talked about Bud is the way Earl looks right now. And the way the internet talked about Earl is the way Bud looks right now. Who will talk to you? Who will give you an interview? Who will sign a picture with you? Who's out and about all the time? Not just in any event. You just see them anywhere, everywhere. Who engages with their fans? who actually has a media personality with them, has his own media personality. It is Bernie the Box. I ain't checked in a while, see if Bernie been on. He might have been working, but just to let you know what's going on with him, you can go check Bernie the Box. Man, listen, you cannot. I repeat, you cannot be afraid. Come outside, bro. You gotta come outside. I'm about to get up out of here. It's late. I gotta go to work in the morning. So, in my last words, man down. Don't be scared to come outside.
They scared to come outside. Tell them boys they better work. Tell them boys stay out the way. Tell them ain't nobody safe. Mama on my gang. Put it in their face. Yeah. They scared to come outside. Niggas know we stepping 90 days. God, stepping out with love. Tell it hurts so they don't pay attention how we made. You heard that church up in my mind, stepping out right. I told God you gotta feel me outside. Get down on my knees without the pain. Tired of around my name. In this blood on my Jesus, Jesus, please. Can you feel my needs? Tired of fucking up in the streets. Trying to take away this hurt inside of me. Scared to come outside. God, I need a second chance. Knowing that I love you, but sometimes I do the devil dance. Love to go on my pilot, so I'm sliding out of whoever dance. Drop one of them niggas when I kill them, call the referee. Cause no weapon formed against me shall prosper, yeah. Yeah, no clutching on this tower, yeah. Waiting on them boys outside. To come outside. Ooh, yeah. Niggas only stepping night and day. Niggas only stepping now and then. Till the hurts ain't no mercy, that's just how we made. Change up in my verses, that's just how we made. Though I feel cursed, I pray for better days. Seems like yesterday we was catching plays. And it's been hard on me lately, I can't catch a break. I'm losing niggas on the day to day. Every day I pray, only God can take this hate away. Lord knows if I see him, I'm gonna have to spray. The same spot I seen him is the spot he lay. I feel his blood on my Jesus' feet. Jesus, please, say there's a heaven for a real one. I had to smoke him, even Moses had to kill one. Do it for the bills, I swear this shit is getting ill. That shit to come outside. Ooh, yeah. Niggas always stepping night and day. No, I'm stepping night and day. Always stepping night and day. First ain't no mercy, that's just how we made. Church up in my verse, that's just how we made. Oh, you read that church up in my burger, that's just how I raised. Look up in my bridges, that's just how it came. Keep a 30 on me, nigga, don't get out the way. Yeah. Oh, I get my preacher on. Yeah, big old Delta leader on. Fly in the eagle, big old shooter, pull up in them Regals on. Jump out on my people, this that gang gang. I put them demons on. Pussy nigga not equal, we toe eaters. I got the ether on. They didn't believe I'm the people choice. They didn't believe in us. Right now on you in them Adidas. They're scared to come outside.